Welcome back to another episode, everyone. We are going to be doing some river fishing today. It's something I've been wanting to do a lot this year. I never really did it, and I decided right now lakes are starting to get heated up a lot and rivers are still cool, so let's start to learn river fishing for smallmouth. So we are heading out to the river today. I've got a buddy, well, it turned into a buddy. It used to be just a subscriber, and now I end up meeting him this past year, talked to him a little bit over Instagram and Facebook, and yeah, now I talked to him a lot this winter with duck hunting, and now he wanted to get back into bass fishing, so he got with me, and now, well, here we are. We're heading out with him to show him a little bit about bass fishing and get him back into bass fishing. So anyways, we are going to meet him right now at a local state park where there's a river and a creek that run through it, and we're gonna go out there and start fishing. So hopefully we can get him on a few fish today. Let's get out there to the river. All right, there should be a little path going through the grass somewhere. Yeah, it looks like that's a little bit beat.
Yeah, I saw one.
Let's go up a little bit because there should be a little rocky island. I mean, if it's only just like 2 or 3 inches of water, since you have Crocs on and I got muck boots, it's not an issue. The worst thing is just going to be getting through this since there's no paths, which I hate. If this isn't, we aren't able to go here. I've got another 2 spots here. Here's another little path. So basically, what we want to do, we just want to cast right up towards the other side of that tree and just reel it back because there's a little point right there and there's a little drop. Oh no, here it is. Here's a little rocky bank that we can stand on. Yep, here we go. I was just a little bit too far down. Great Miami's freaking awesome. I want to learn it.
I built some fence on the Great Miami.
Kind of hate that the water's so murky. Last time you could see all the way down there. But yeah, this is where I caught my first river or creek smallmouth. There wasn't anywhere near this much current last year when we fished this. But my buddy caught his on that, pretty much that exact same bait, but just custom ones he makes.
I bought a bunch of these. Oh, I got some.
Do you really?
Yep.
There you go. It's a little smallmouth.
That's what it is.
Hey.
Oh, dang it.
Hey, at least you got one. They may be up there around that corner.
I casted like almost like I was banking hit like right here.
Hey, you got a smallmouth though. Yeah. Then maybe that chartreuse color. Dang, that was fast. Yeah. Could be right up there because you got that little jetty where the current goes. Now, if you catch another one real quick, I know what I got to throw. Honestly, I've never bought a little Joshy.
Well, so like Big Josh and I were like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Do you really?
Yeah.
It's a better one?
Oh yeah.
Dude, what in the world? That's not a bad one at all. There we go, guys. Just got out here. We've literally been here for 5 minutes, and he's already got 2 about this size. So he must be doing something right. He's throwing a tiny little swim bait right there, so I may have to be changing it up here in a second. But man, he was feisty to get out of there. Dude, I think I'm gonna have to put one of those things on.
I got a whole pack of them.
Clearly it's working if you've already got 2.
That's the only one of this color I have, but I have these ones.
That works. It's basically the same color. Dude, honestly, they're probably really just good for river fishing for smallmouth. Man, I'm gonna have to have you show me how to fish now. Well, that's a good sign if you've already got 2. My buddy said he usually gets a lot right here. That day we went, I only got 1, and then he got like a few creek chub, and he said that's not normal for this area.
Creek chubs?
Yeah. Well, no, just like not getting many smallmouth. Smallmouth are just fun to catch too because they fight hard for the size they are. Oh yeah, especially river ones because they're fighting that current all day long, so they just fight harder than like what lake smallmouth do. They're just so fun to catch though.
That was when I caught my, that'd be, if it was 9 pounds, even if it was 8 pounds, that was my biggest bass I've ever seen. But we used to go there every weekend, every holiday.
Uh-huh.
That was when I learned to bass fish.
Ooh, there was one that just jumped right over there. I'm gonna cast to him. I won't take your spot. He was right up there in that. Dude, I can't believe you caught like 2 right off the bat.
I'm pretty fucking happy about it.
I'm gonna try to move right up here a little bit just to try to cast over into that to that spot where there's no current running through. You can walk this way too if you want. I don't know how deep it is. Yeah, I think it's just all rocky all the way up. Water's definitely up. I don't think I'm gonna go any farther than this. You can go up there if you want.
Oh, I'll stay. I learned from some good dudes to, like, that's how we get around here. We don't very often, hardly ever sky bus. Usually we don't have to.
Yeah.
But, like, I also, it's just, I fucking scout and scout and scout.
There's one. That thing is freaking tiny. That's like your first one you got.
Yeah.
But yeah, those red eyes are sweet on the smallmouth.
Yeah, I've seen pictures.
Little buddy. This guy's freaking tiny. And he was feisty for how small he was. He was right up on those branches, right on that eddy back there.
One day I took my kids up to mom's. They're like, we're gonna go past the honey hole, and I was like, ooh.
You got one?
Oh yeah.
Hey, that's a better one. There you go. May have to get a video of that too with the big camera. Yeah, if you want to go down there, I'll be down there in a second. I'm gonna cast right up in there. Here we go again, guys, fishing the same spot, right on some brush on the other side of the creek. You guys can kind of see right up here on the left-hand side. They're just sitting right at that tree line in a little bit deeper water, right in the current, and as soon as that swim bait goes down through, they just munch it. A little bit bigger than the last one. Really good color smallmouth right there. Yeah. I'm sure a lot of these fish get hammered down here. There you go. See, with tournament fishing and doing camera stuff, I'm already kind of used to it and having to do a lot of stuff at once. So, I mean, that's what I did last year. It wasn't too bad. I just had a head mount on with my GoPro and just kind of let it just sit there on, and I just didn't even pay attention to it. I thought you had another one again. It's gonna be like, man, you're out fishing me really bad. See, I want to do more river fishing like this. I just don't have many people that want to do it. To the top of my foot now. It really doesn't feel bad. It's just annoying.
Both sides are just like...
Yeah, really wherever. We didn't really fish this because the water was so low that it was only a few inches deep last time. But since it's where 2 creeks come together, up in this eddy on either side of this point should be good. It's just such strong current that's going to be what kind of sucks. We'll go get my bag, walk up to the bridge, cross over. We did last time just follow this, which may actually be easier. I just don't.
That side of the river?
Yeah, usually we just go up that area right there. Yeah, that's the one bad thing is that with it coming around the corner, it can be kind of hard to fish, but there is a lot of debris down here. There's a rock wall somewhere like right down through here too. And then it almost looks like they took it out. But yeah, there's a bunch of rocks up here. Well, what do you think? Run down to that spot real quick before it starts to get dark? Yeah. Or do you need to go? Okay, I didn't know if your wife wanted you to be home at a certain time or anything. I don't want to be at this next spot when it's dark or close to dark. It's probably a little bit sketchier than this. Well, everyone, we did not, actually I wasn't even expecting to catch any today when we went out there. We were going to explore the river a little bit, well, creek. We fished it last year with one of my buddies. He gave me a few spots or showed me a few spots, and we fished those same spots last year. Same spot that we caught our fish today. We caught a few last year. One of the other spots we caught fish at last year, and we couldn't even get a bite today. So hopefully we can get on them again. Me and Casey are gonna go back out there here in another week or two, hopefully. And we're gonna try to go to that spot where we caught them a lot today and wade down both directions and just try to find more spots right there near it. So we had a blast. Glad I got him on it. He's been big into other types of fishing, mainly hunting, but he's done other types of fishing lately. And he wanted to get back into bass fishing. He hasn't done it in a while, so I'm glad I was able to get him on really it was like 2 to 3 smallmouth. He got 2, and then one of them came off as he was going to take it off. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you're watching all the way this far, hopefully you enjoyed the creek mission today that we did, and we will see you guys in the next episode.